Yo, what is up, mother lovers? So, today we're gonna do a quick and dirty rundown of thermostat swaps on a 2022 Yamaha F250 XB. So, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you a little bit of what's involved, the parts, and the tools. So, let's get right into it. So, what you're gonna need is two thermostats. You got a 6CE-12411-00. You're going to need two of those. Could be different per your model of engine, so make sure you check it. You're going to need a 10mm socket. You're going to need an extension. I prefer the kind that wobbles. A pair of Snips, a ratchet of some sort, and then a pick just in case the thermostat's a little stuck inside of the house. What you're going to do, you're obviously going to get the top cowling off. Get this top engine cover off, and then we can get straight into changing the port side thermostat. So if you see the port side thermostat, you have two 10mm bolts on each side of it. You're going to go ahead and you're going to remove those two. So just a reminder here, this is the part number. It's going to be a 6 Charlie Echo -12411-00. Again, I would go ahead and make sure that you have the right one per your engine. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to pull that housing back and you're going to expose the thermostat. You're going to remove the thermostat. It could be in the housing, it could be in the engine. Sometimes it might be a little stubborn. You might have to take a pick and actually stick it into this weep hole and give it a little pry, and it should pop out. Now this weep hole, if you see, there's a dot on the top of the housing on the engine. It has a little nipple, and when you're reinstalling it, you need to make sure that those two are aligned. So you're going to go ahead, take your thermostat, once again showing you that weep hole, making sure that it's aligned with that nipple that on most engines should be marked with white paint. You're going to go ahead and you're going to reinstall everything the way you uninstalled it. You're going to take the housing, put it back, and tighten the bolts. Again, that's me making sure that the weep hole is aligned, and reverse order of uninstalling it. So that wraps it up for the port side thermostat. We'll go ahead and move to the starboard side. So here we are on the starboard side. You're going to see that these two bolts on each side of the thermostat housing, same as the other side, 10mm. There's a clip that holds this vacuum hose and a zip tie that holds this wiring. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to clip that zip tie, or if you can remove it without clipping it, you can do that as well. You're going to go ahead and remove the bracket that holds the vacuum hose to the water hose itself, and then you can go ahead and start removing your 10mm bolts. So again, what you're going to go ahead and do is, once you get those bolts out, pull that housing back and expose that thermostat. This one was in the housing itself still. Take a good inspection of the old thermostats. If it's got a lot of corrosion on it, you're not flushing out your engine good enough. You need to do a better job at it. So again, we'll give a quick reminder of the part number, 6CE-12411-00. Go ahead and replace that thermostat just like you did on the other side, making sure that that weep hole is aligned with that nipple at the top of the housing on the engine block. So again, reverse order of things. Go ahead and install that thermostat in the housing and get everything back together. Now that you got everything back tight and snug, go ahead and get that clip back onto the water hose and then clip back around the vacuum hose. Just like that. And then you're gonna get a zip tie to secure those wires. Go ahead and throw that zip tie on. So you're gonna go ahead and get that zip tie snug, not too tight. You're gonna snip that tag end, and then you're gonna rotate the zip tie over, so if you do any work in there later, you don't cut yourself. And that's pretty much it. That sums up the 2 thermostat swaps on the Yamaha F250 XB. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe.